Welcome back to EA Sports. The building is buzzing. James Cebulski here on the mic. I'm ready to go. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Wolves are going to start with the puck after taking the opening draw. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, and he just puts it wide of the net.
There's so many moving parts in the game of hockey, which is why it's one of the most difficult sports in the world. And he gets to that primetime scoring area. You don't get that too often. And oh, well, there's going to be a call on that one, James.
Denies him! Let's get the call. Stanton's stick work will land him 2 minutes for slashing. Graz gets set to go to work on the power play for the first time tonight.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert, move that puck quickly, and open up lanes.
Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. The 99ers win it. Cuts to the paint. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. We're still in the early stages of this period. We've still got zeros on the board. The Wolves win the draw. An attempt to clear the puck from deep inside his own end. And the puck clears the zone.
That's why you want players with active sticks on your PK, James. They can close quickly, and they can corral the puck and just fire it down the ice.
Here's a shot. Oh, and he reaches out with the glove save. Wow. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. Good job tangling up his opponent here. There's the whistle. Let's get the call from the officials. Sill's called for tripping. He's off to the box. Graz has lots of time for this 5-on-3.
With all this time on the 5-on-3, yes, you can be more patient, but you don't want to get lulled to sleep on the outside. You have to move the coverage a little bit outside of the middle of the ice to be able to open up those lanes and execute.
Play is blown dead with the offside. Power play set to roll on as the setters get ready for the faceoff. The Wolves win the draw. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they get the puck out of the zone, and that's a break for the squad.
Oh, yeah, this PK unit, they're out there for a reason, James. You have to be able to clear the puck, and it's easier said than done, but they make no mistake this time.
Graz gains a hold of the puck against the boards. The 99ers gain possession on their own end. Fires it, and he gets in front of that. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The game is still scoreless. Stanton's out of the box, but they're still short-handed as he steps in to help try to kill off this penalty. Puck clears the zone. And he slides it quickly to Bauer. The 99ers looking against the half wall. Pokes it away in his own end. They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Time running out with this man advantage. Here we go. Strong penalty-killing execution as both sides are now back to even strength.
A tremendous job by the PK units, James, to get out there and show hard work. This is exactly what it takes to kill a penalty, and they did an excellent job.
The Wolves start with the puck in their own end. A centering feed! Great defensive play to pick off the pass. Gets the full use of his stick on the poke check. Graz has possession of the puck. The 99ers move the puck in the defensive zone. Graz has it against the half wall. How did he stop that one? The Wolves have it now. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. The 99ers have it now. Here's a shot. Gets a glove on it to make the save. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. Still no score in this one. Graz takes possession off the draw. Hammers him in the open ice.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
Puts it on net. He scores.
They used their speed on this counter-attack and gave themselves an odd-man advantage here, James. And what they did was they capitalized. They had multiple looks. They could pass it, they could shoot it. Goaltender couldn't figure it out, and it winds up in the back of the net.
Graz has had an up and down opening few minutes, but they got the game's first goal, Cheryl.
Well, they did, and the game always switches hands within the game, right? It's one player, one team has the puck, the other goes the other way, but the momentum has switched here. They get the first goal of the game, they've got to find a way to keep it.
And that's denied by the goaltender. Ahead of steam now towards the front. The 99ers take possession in the defensive end. Into the offensive end now. Pass back to the point. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Messner. Jabs the puck away. Graz plays it along the boards. Centering feed! And that's stopped! And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Past the midway mark of the frame, the 99ers have taken a 1-0 lead. The Wolves win the draw on their own end. Patan stick handling in his own zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Here's a shot. Goalie with a stop.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
The 99ers have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. Off the draw, they take possession. Graz plays it up ahead. Slick feed. Here's a chance. Denied by the goaltender. Covers it up, we'll get a stoppage in play. Centers are set, face-off ready to resume play. Graz wins the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Turned aside with the glove by Bernard. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. And they win the offensive zone face-off, and here we go. And that's a great heads-up play in the offensive zone. Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Skates across the blue line. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. The Wolves gain possession. Picked up along the boards by Atwall. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Easily turned aside with the pad save. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. Both sides mixed up for that battle for the puck along the wall. Quick shot! Denies him! He got all of it! And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Graz continues to lead here late in this first period. They have been very busy in the offensive zone. Off the face-off, they take the puck. And he takes the feed. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Graz looks to break out in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. The 99ers take it along the wall. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Quick pass to Sill. Steps inside. Sends it in front. Puts it off the post. Here in the later stages of this period, 1-0 to score. Scoops up the puck off the draw. And nearing the final 60 seconds of this opening stanza. Quick feed to Bauer. Back at the point, they set it up. Handles the pass. Denies him with the pad.
The shots come from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to his...
And he hangs on just as time runs out. Well, there's the horn ending period number 1, but this one is far from over. Lots more action to go. Second period is just around the corner.
Fans are fortunate tonight's proceeds will fund the Children's Playroom at City Hospital, providing a safe, fun environment for kids visiting long-term care patients. Want to learn more or donate? Please visit our team website.
Both teams are back at center ice, and we are ready to get period number 2 underway. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
The 99ers have the majority of shots in this one. It's a reason they're in the lead, James. But after the shot, they're also retrieving, so they've got their opponent right where they want him, on their heels.
Along the half wall with the puck. And a stick breaks that up. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Can't connect as it goes off a stick. Bernard's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Lots of time left in this period. Graz has the 1-0 lead. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. From the neutral zone now. And forces a huge turnover here with the steal. Slides it diagonally to Stanton. Some good stick work to force that turnover. Graz is on the attack. Here's a chance to the middle. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Graz has been the better offensive club to this point, and that's why they lead here in this second period. That's one way to take possession with both centers tied up there in that scrum. Trying to get back on the attack now. Fires it on net. Stopped by the goaltender. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. The 99ers will play it from the defensive zone. With some open space at center. Takes a shot. Oh, he got a little sliver of it, and it stays out. Here he is, shot right in front. The Wolves will play it in their own end. Sends it in on the attack. Oh, nice use of the boards with the bank pass. The Wolves have it against the wall. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Shot! Comes up with the stop. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Inching closer to the midway mark of this period, the 99ers lead it 1-0. Offense's own face-off, and he wins the draw. And the puck hops out of the offense. He's got a step! Oh, puts it wide of the net! How'd you do that?
You hate to see that, James, and you got to wonder if a little bit of panic when you're one-on-one with a tendy. You know you got to score.
And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. And he takes a shot. The 99ers gain control of the puck against the wall. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone.
desperation and the will to stop that puck.
Handles the puck. With possession along the wall. And that goes off course off a body. The 99ers are across the line and into the offensive end. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. The Wolves gain possession along the wall. Stanton's taking the puck now here inside his own territory. Pass to Patan. Shot! Tough save by the goalie.
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
The 99ers are checking all the boxes tonight. More shots, more goals, and they lead in the second. Grabs the puck. And he takes the dish. The 99ers pick up steam and are on the attack. Stones him with the blocker.
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
To his teammate. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Puck battle along the boards. And he takes the pass. Graz has it in the defensive end. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Made that stop. Quick shot. Blocked in traffic. Here's a chance. Here's a shot. And he stakes that one with the glove.
Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Getting into the later stages of this period, we got a 1-0 game to this point. Picks up the puck. Drives to the crease. And that got caught up in traffic and goes off a stick. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Fires it into the offensive zone. Graz moves ahead with the puck. Across the line. Graz will play the puck behind the net. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. The 99ers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Oh, and a smart heads-up play. Sale's lugging the puck. Less than a minute to go here in the second. The Wolves played along the wing. Tees it up from the back end. Great reach with the poke check. Big stars! And they make the most of the time remaining.
Well, it's a buzzer beater there, James, and they are now buzzing heading into the intermission. You know that's carried momentum. They'll have to find a way to start the next period the same way they ended the last one.
Graz extends the lead to 2 goals now, and that second intermission is just around the corner.
Well, it's time to get some water and continue to talk about what you're going to do in the third. And really, it's all about just being urgent, continue to attack, and continue to maintain that puck possession.
And that'll bring an end to the second period of play. Let's get a clean sheet of ice and come back with the third period next. Period number 3 just moments away as the official signals both teams into position. And this one's underway here in the third. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Yeah, here we go. They didn't like that one bit.
They didn't like it because it was dangerous, and you can't have that in the game, James. And this fight is sort of a policing, if you will, of the game, and that's why they've dropped the gloves.
And that'll do it after that one.
Got to know who you're fighting, and he landed a perfect one right there and took him down.
Well, I hope they enjoyed the action because they're going to be watching the rest of this one from upstairs.
Yeah, and that's the call. You're fighting this league, you're going to get ejected, so they'll spend the rest of it in the showers. The Wolves take possession off the faceoff. From point blank, denies
him in close.
He reads this play perfectly, James. He gets tight to the shooter. There's no room to put it by him.
The 99ers take it across the line. The Wolves gain control of the puck. Quick pass over to Messner. Moves it around along the half wall. Looks to set up at the point now. Oh, it stays out. He got a piece of that one.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Pokes it away to stay on the attack. The Wolves take it along the wing. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. The Wolves gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Jostled off the puck. Graz with possession in their own zone. And he takes the feed. Stops him with a glove.
Bernard's save percentage has been excellent, and he's doing everything to stand tall in the crease. Now it's time for his team to start playing for him. They got to get going north, but the first thing they need to do is retrieve the puck and stop chasing the game.
And they win the offensive zone face-off. Now let's see if they can capitalize. Bernard's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
Well, he's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
The 99ers have looked good tonight, especially offensively here in this third period. The Wolves get a hold of the puck in their own end. Sends the pass over. And that's broken out. Puck grab by Bauer. Carries it across the line. Handles it along the blue line. Gives them nothing in front. Takes a shot. Denies him again. Oh my goodness, he's on fire in goal.
The Wolves just received the news that they will be down a player for this game, so now they'll have to manipulate their bench and find a way to manage it throughout the rest of this game.
Well, here we go. Let's see how this unfolds over the stretch of this game now. Casastos going to play it against the half wall. From point blank! Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
That's a fantastic save by the goaltender, but his team has to do a better job of protecting the middle of the ice. Those high-danger scoring chances eventually go in.
Plenty of playing time left in this frame. The 99ers are currently sitting in the driver's seat leading 2-0. Gets a hold of the puck here in his own end. The 99ers have it now. On the attack along the boards. Great save by the goaltender to stay with that tip.
I really like this save, James, because he challenges the shooter who's all alone in the slot area. He turns aside a real dangerous opportunity.
Graz has it in their own zone. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. Graz plays it against the boards. Oh, he made the save! How did he stop it?
I have no idea, James. I mean, he was down and out, but profound athleticism and desperation got him back in to make it.
And as play continues, listen to these fans. They're starting to get loud and recognizing what we saw not long ago here, Cheryl.
Yeah, James, I mean, they're continuing to acknowledge the save he made earlier because they know the temperature of this game. And hey, the fans are now in it. They're all on board, and guess what? The goaltender knows it.
Graz with a big defensive zone faceoff. Passes ahead from the right side. Slides the puck over. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Well, he's really battling to find this puck, James, but he drops into that butterfly, and he's still looking for it with his blocker. He just can't get a hold of it.
The 99ers are having themselves a night, and they probably don't want this one to end, Pounder.
Nah, I wouldn't. If you're padding the stats and you're putting up these kind of numbers, I mean, from start to finish, they've imposed their will on their opponent.
Gains the zone. Grabs the puck and looks to make something happen. And that goes off a player in front. Along the wing up the neutral zone. The 99ers carry it along the wall. Takes a bank in front, and he gets a glove on it to keep it at bay. Graz has been firing on all cylinders tonight, and they are in the home stretch of this one in period number 3. And off the draw, they win possession. Over the line they come. Here's a short pass to Atwell. And a great read to turn that play aside.
Graz has been incredible with respect to their defensive posture. They've allowed their goaltender to see everything. They've layered when necessary. They've been good with and without the puck. Now they just have to finish. A race to the finish line and protect the shutout.
Bernard's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Past the midway mark in this period. The 99ers just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. The Wolves gain control of it. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Catanacci's got the puck. What a steal in his own end.
The 99ers have been the better team tonight by far. I mean, this is coming right off of without the puck. They know when to close, they know how to intercept, and it's all because of their awareness and stems from their positioning.
Graz up big time late in this third period. They have been the better team tonight. The 99ers win it in the defensive zone. Looking dangerous as they move along the boards. The Wolves have it now. Through the neutral zone and along the boards, here they come. Oh, what a blocker save! He got all of that with the waffle board. The 99ers are in transition. Great heads-up play with the stick by Kessastool. The Wolves get a hold of the puck in their own end. And now he moves it to Sill. Saves it over. Can't get it to go. And he's tripped up on the play. Referee's hand goes up here. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
Well, you can see the coach look skyward on that third call of the period. They know that they got to get back to even strength and get some kind of offense generating.
A chance to capitalize here on the power play.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Gets it out of his own end. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Moves it to Messner. Takes a shot. Denied by the goaltender. From the top of the offensive zone here. And there's another stop. Tremendous pressure here in the offensive end. They're coming in waves. And the defenders take possession. Through center along the wing. Shot. Scores! Well, put in the special. It's special teams. It's a power play tally.
Well, it's all about specialty teams, and it often makes a difference. And right now, there was pass execution, and they found a way to attack the net. Well, he's had just an outstanding performance, James. He's been dialed in. He's been at the top of his crease, but he is not going to be happy because the goose egg hit is over as he lets one by.
The Wolves don't have time on their side, but they're starting to scratch back.
They're scratching back, they're clawing back, but they're going to have to take some offensive chances. D are going to have to start jumping in, opening up lanes, and creating odd man rushes.
The sense of urgency has really set in. They pulled the goalie, the extra attacker's out. Scores into the empty net.
This was right in my wheelhouse, James. These were the type of moments that I played in, and everyone can take a breath now that the insurance marker has hit the 4x6.
Graz is all smiles on the bench tonight, where almost everything they put on net seems to go in, and they lead big time here in this third. The Wolves pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Takes the feed. Makes the save with the glove. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. The 99ers lead it late in this third period. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Slides the puck across to Messner. Oh, at the buzzer, a big save! And that'll do it from ringside here. And they find a way to dig down, and they had to work for it, but they finally stopped the losing streak, Cheryl.
Yeah, they really did, James. I mean, they had to work for it. They had to dig down deep. And listen, when you're in a losing streak like this, not only can you be embarrassed, but you don't know what to do to get out of it. You're trying everything you can, but nothing is going your way. So now you can take a breath. You can build some confidence. You know the work that needs to be done in practice, because the next game, that first period, is critically important.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.